This is what I do on leg day. I start with seated hamstring curls to warm up for squats. I used to do them laying down, but according to a bunch of studies I've seen online, seated is apparently much better. I find them a bit more uncomfortable, but if they're that much better, then I don't mind. I usually do a set of legs together and then a set with each separate leg to avoid muscle imbalance. Including single legs, it's a total of 3 to 4 sets, 10 to 12 reps. Then I squat on the Smith machine. You see me pull up my shirt because sometimes the bar is cold and dirty and I don't want that on my neck. I prefer Smith machine because you can push yourself harder with less risk of an injury, especially if you're a beginner. Here I go for 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps, then I move on to leg press. With leg presses, you never want to fully extend your legs because it can transfer all the weight from the muscle to the joint, which can cause serious injury. Here I go for 3 sets, 6 to 10 reps. Then I move on to leg extensions. Here I do the same pattern as in hamstring curls, 1 set both legs, then 2 sets each leg, 10 to 12 reps. I also like to hold the weight at the top for an extra burn. Then hip adductors. I set up the machine beyond my stretching point so that while I do the exercise, I can always be fully stretching. I usually do 1 set of high volume, 20-30 reps, and then another set of lower volume, but with heavier weight and deeper stretches. Then I do something called a tibialis raise. It's a super underrated exercise on an overlooked muscle. This is the muscle responsible for your shin splits. This is a game changer. As you can see, you have to lean against something. The closer your feet are to the wall, the easier it is. As you get better, you put your feet further away from the wall. I go for 3 sets of 15 reps. Then hip abductors. Don't worry, I also always mix them up. Same concept here from the other hip exercise. 1 set high volume and 1 set for deeper stretches. Most people avoid hip exercises, but they are crucial. If you're low on time, you can skip them, but I highly recommend them. Then I do standing calf raises using the machine, but this gym didn't have it, so I had to get creative. I actually asked some guy where the machine was, and then he told me this gym didn't have one. So then he gave me the advice that you're actually currently seeing by using a Smith machine and whatever this box thingy is. It actually worked pretty well. I do 3 sets till failure. Even if I can't do a full rep, doing 8th or 10th reps still helps a lot. You really have to move the weight until you can no longer budge. Might not look like it, but it burns. As you may have seen, 1 set is normal, the other points the toes slightly inward, focusing on the outer calf, and the last one points the toes slightly outward, focusing on the inner calf. Now you get to see my little leg pump. Also, at the time of me voicing this over, I pulled my other hamstring, so my right hamstring, during my soccer game yesterday, unfortunately. Which is unbelievable, honestly, but sad. What are the odds of pulling both hamstrings within 2 months? Now I can't run again for another couple weeks, so I'll have to improvise for videos. It really feels like God is testing me for this marathon. Anyways, thanks for watching and I'll see you soon.